How you doing, old man?
I'm wonderful, young man. How are you?
Good. Well, I'm about to ruin your wonderfulness because I'm about to talk
is.
about Trump. So, John Meacham, a very well-known historian, has said that Trump is tied for a statistic he might not want to be tied for. Trump is officially tied with Andrew Johnson for the title of most racist president in U.S. history.
I think that'll make
And is
it
anybody
happen.
really surprised?
How does he tied?
I really don't know.
Well, Andrew Johnson was way worse.
Yeah, Andrew,
And Andrew Johnson, if I'm not mistaken, got one term, right?
he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Well,
was
I hope
against
the tie continues.
He was against the 14th Amendment, which
Well, he was such an outlier at the time. The one connection I hope they make, he was such an outlier at the time that they didn't impeach him. They just voted him out.
Okay.
And I think that, and although I think, didn't they vote to try to, try to impeach him?
They did.
And I think that that's what I think Donald Trump has committed several impeachable acts, and this is not a political equation. If he has done the things that merit being impeached, he should be impeached. But he is a lot like Andrew Johnson, and that kind of that he too was a demagogue.
Yes.
How are you? How is Johnson more at a time when America was? They were receptive to racism. You know how racist you are when America's receptive to racism, and you're still racist,
Right.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
like how, the fact that he's number 2.
Right. Well, you just hit the race quota. I don't know how this is going to work.
So ridiculous.
To put his incredibleness into scope, that would be like an NBA player from the 50s being as good as Jordan or as good as Kobe.
Right. He's a throwback racist.
Right.
Did you just say that Donald Trump is the
Throwback
Michael
racist.
Jordan of racism?
I did.
He
I
usually
said
is.
45 is 23, and those are Mike's numbers.
He's the Steph Curry of racism. He reinvented the modern game.
He's got a lot of fans too.
He really, and
Lot of
I
fans.
literally think that I watched because there's some things, like if you look up the definition of demagogue, it is exactly what he is. Look up demagoguery, and he embodies that all of the time. And people will say, that's not what about the people who do that to him on the left? So the reaction to him is demagoguery, but not the thing he did.
Yeah. But the scary thing is, do you remember when he said he could shoot someone in the middle of Madison Avenue and no one would do anything? I really believe him now.
Yeah.
Well, somebody will. Here's the thing.
We'll see.
The fact that he is the number 2 president to a black dude and the number 2 racist, he ain't number 1 nowhere. That's horrible.
Yeah, this has been your Millennial Mint with Special K, baby.